it's Jackie here. I'm so glad you're here. So for today, I have a little short to medium length seated flow. So seated and kneeling. Yoga mat would be a great thing if you have a yoga mat, and then maybe like a blanket or a towel. That might feel really nice. The purpose of today's flow is a little bit more gentle, so we'll move a little slower. We'll take some more gentle poses as a way to really down-regulate our nervous system, help our bodies restore and recover. So this flow would be a great one if you've done like a lot of workouts this week. This might be a nice way to give your body just a little while to rest and restore. I would also say that this flow would be pretty good if you're new to yoga. Then this would be a great one that you could use to just start to get your body acclimated to sort of how the body moves in yoga and the breath as well. Okay, well, that being said, let's come to a seated position. I am going to actually maybe recommend that you sit on your blanket. Why not? The whole purpose of this flow is to be a little bit yummier in your body. So I took, actually I'll show you, I have a yoga blanket, but if you don't have that, just take maybe a towel or a throw blanket in your house. You could even do a pillow if you don't have a blanket. And I'm just folding mine so it's sort of in this rectangular shape. And I'm gonna place it right underneath my bottom. I'm sitting in Sukhasana, or easy seated pose in yoga, crisscross applesauce if you work with kids. You could do that, or if there's another position that's better for your body, like maybe bringing legs out wide might feel pretty yummy. Maybe even bringing legs in front of you. And for the first few breaths, we're just gonna connect in. So you don't have to make this a super active pose. Take as many moments as you need to find that yummy spot. And actually, now that I'm kind of here with my legs out in this Dandasana-like setup, I might hang out here. And another thing I'm doing that you might find is good for your body is I'm taking my hands and just starting down at my ankles and giving my legs some deep pressure squeezes. Deep pressure is very calming to the nervous system. And this is just a signal to start to let my body know that this next 20-ish minutes is gonna just be about being gentle and recover. So get into that comfy spot. And you might even find that you want to change. Like, I'm going to go back to Sukhasana because I think that that's going to be a better fit for my body here. And take a couple breaths, if you can, in through your nose, out through your nose. You don't have to change this breath. You just let it be what it is. Maybe you even start to notice the breath. I like to try to notice that space right between inhale and exhale, and right between exhale and inhale. I just like to observe it. I don't change it or judge it. I just want to know, like, is that a more smooth flow for me today or in this moment? Or is that a little more of a tight, constrained transition? Either or. I just observe. Let's take a couple moments now to play a little bit with our breath. So we're going to make our exhale be a little bit longer than the inhale. That's a great, another trick that actually is known to calm nervous system. The exhale generally, depending on how you do it, but a nice, slow, long exhale is generally very calming to the nervous system. And that's what we're going for here. Kindness and calmness to our nervous system. So inhale for a count of 5 on your next inhale. Exhale for a count of 8. You can count quietly in your head. 2 more. Inhale, count of 5. Exhale, count of 8. One more. Inhale, 5. Exhale, 8. Nice. Just notice your physical body on the floor. Notice if there's places of discomfort, and that's okay. Just send that area a little love. Awesome job. On your next inhale, reach your arms out to the side, palms face up. Slowly, gently reach your arms overhead, and then take your gaze up towards your fingers. So I have a little bit of space between my hands here, and I'm just reaching my fingertips. I even like to sometimes do the little, I don't know, jazz fingers or whatever from Napoleon Dynamite with my fingers, jazz hands, and that just feels really yummy to my hands. Nice job. On an exhale, you'll bring your left hand down on the mat beside you, so your palm is down, pressing into the mat. Nice job. Inhale, grow a little longer on your right side, so you reach your right fingertips a little bit higher towards the ceiling. And then on an exhale, you side bend over to your left side, so your right arm is really reaching. Your left hand is pressing gently into the mat, so you're really looking to open up your right side body here. Exhale, gently bring yourself back upright, and then you just sort of windmill around to the other side. So your right hand comes down, and then your left arm reaches up. Now inhale, reach it a little bit longer and gently pull your belly button very gently back towards your spine to stay strong in your core. And then as you exhale, you'll side bend over to your right side. And then just try to gently pull your left knee a little closer to the floor as you gently pull your left fingertips closer to the right side of your mat. Beautiful job. And then you inhale, bring both arms up this time. Exhale, palms will come together at your heart. Take a round of breath. This is Anjali Mudra here in yoga, sometimes called Harmony Mudra. Bringing left and right sides of the body together is a great way to balance, actually even neurologically speaking, not just yoga speak. Nice job. Inhale. Exhale, let go. Release anything that might be popping into your head or something that's distracting you from this time and space. Beautiful. Inhale, reach your arms out to the side again, gently. Your palms will face up, and then your fingertips come up to the ceiling. You look up. Gently draw your belly button back towards your spine so you get strong around your spine and low back. And then exhale, you'll gently twist it over to your left. Very gentle, so your right hand comes outside your left knee. And then your left hand comes back behind your left hip. Now you could either plant that left palm down if that's better. I actually like to stay on my fingertips with my left hand. And then you just gently use the muscles that wrap around your tummy area, almost like you're wringing out a rag. Those muscles will engage to help you twist a little bit deeper. And then on an inhale, you can slowly just lightly release that twist, but you keep everything where it is. And on your exhale, you just gently, gently twist it over to the left again. Good job. And then one more where you gently release just a little bit from the twist on an inhale. And then exhale, maybe this time even see if the muscles on the right side body can also sort of wring out to help you twist deeper. Fabulous. On an inhale, now gently untwist all the way. Bring your arms back up overhead. Let your palms come together. Exhale, hands trace your center and come down into your heart center space. Good job. Take a round of breath. Notice how that breath is moving now through your body. Does it feel any different than when you first checked in? Beautiful. And then on an inhale, your arms reach out to the side, palms come up overhead, and then exhale. You bring your, we're gonna twist. Exhale as you twist over to your right side. So left hand is on the outside of your right knee, and then your right hand is behind you. Almost like it's acting like a second maybe spine or second support for you. Beautiful. On an inhale, you gently release that twist, but keep everything where it is. And then on an exhale, twist it back over towards the right, but be gentle. Don't force anything. We're not going to force. We're just looking to restore here. On an inhale, untwist a little bit, not much. Exhale, twist it back over. Again, imagine that like wringing out action that's happening on your right side body and on your left side body to help you twist a little deeper. And then on your inhale, this time you untwist all the way, palms come back up to meet over your head. And then on an exhale, your palms come right to your heart center. Beautiful job. Take a round of breath, breathe in through your nose. And this time on an exhale, part your lips and sigh it out. Awesome. Now you can bring your hands to your thighs. This time, if your legs are not straight, straighten your legs out. If your legs have been straight, maybe give them a shake just because we're going to be here for a few moments and you've already been here. Awesome job, guys. And then again, the blanket can stay under your hips. I think I'm going to actually move the blanket for me, but there's no right or wrong here. So you can absolutely keep that blanket under your hips. Another option when you're sitting on the ground is to sit on a yoga block long ways. And sometimes that's a nice way to just kind of take some pressure off the low back area. Awesome, so legs are straight in front of you however you are sitting, and we're gonna just warm up a little bit through ankles and toes. So on an inhale, draw both sets of your toes towards your shins. So this is dorsiflexion. I'm gonna turn to this so you can see. So dorsiflecting my feet here. So I'm pulling my toes towards my shin. This is gonna help to work the muscles on the our shin. This is our shin muscles. So you can actually feel how those muscles are tight. This is also good because it helps to stretch the muscles of our calves, which are known to get a little bit short. Because most of us, pretty much all of us, wear a shoe that has a slight heel to it, even a running shoe. Okay, let go of that. Ooh, now this time to let go, point your toes. So plantar flex your feet like this. So you point your toes away from your shins. So now what we're doing is stretching our shins, and then we're working the muscles of our calves here. But what we're also doing is getting some ankle motion. Okay, gently release that on an inhale, and then circle your ankles around. So I'm just doing like this. I know it might be hard to see you from my camera placement, but I'm just circling my ankles. Nice. You can leave your feet on the ground. I'm just showing you that. You could lift them if you want to though. Awesome, and then once that's complete, just start to bring your toes towards the ball of your feet. So like you're making a fist, like a foot fist with your toes. So you just kind of curl them in so it looks like this. Nice. And then on your inhale, you're gonna pull your toes back and splay them apart. So it kind of looks like this. So I'm like splaying my toes apart. Yeah, and then just release that. Awesome job. All right, now on your inhale, you're just gonna shift your weight over to your right side. You bring your feet next to you. We're gonna come onto hands and knees. This is a good way to do that. And then I like to, with my feet over here towards my left side, just gently bring my left hand around so it's on the outside of my right leg. I come up onto my knees. Now, if you do yoga and you're watching this and you have an established practice, that information obviously you don't need to know, but that for anybody who's watching this that is new to yoga, that's a really nice, safe, gentle way to come into hands and knees. Awesome. I will pad my knees with a blanket because my knees do get a little sensitive here on the ground, but you do not have to have a blanket there. Awesome. So from hands and knees, you're gonna stack your wrists underneath your shoulders, spread your fingers wide, and just gently you're pressing each finger pad into the mat as well as the heel of your hand. Nice job. My knees, you'll see, are in line with my hips. Again, current yogis, you guys know this stuff, so I'm kind of giving this for anyone new to yoga. Awesome. Okay, and then my feet are plantar flexed here, so my toes are pointed and the tops of my feet are resting on the mat. Nice job. All right. On an inhale, you're going to drop your belly. You start to take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Arch your back, lift your chest. Good, spinal extension here in cow stretch. Exhale, pressing the mat away, rounding your chin to your chest, tucking your tail. Gently engaging or not engaging, but gently pulling your belly button towards your spine, but not hard. Good job. Inhale, swim through. So now you drop your belly again, you arch your back, you lift your chest, take your gaze up. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, tuck your tail. This one's cat stretch. Inhale, you drop your belly and moving with awareness. So keep attending to what's happening in your body. Good. Do one more just with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nice job. This time on an inhale, you'll come back into that neutral spine where you started with. And we're going to shift our hips back towards our heels to come into child's pose. So options in child's pose is you can bring big toes to touch and put knees wide apart like I'm doing here. And then shift your hips back. You can stretch your arms long. Another option with legs is to bring your knees together and shift back here like this. So legs touch. You find what feels better to your body today. Some other people prefer more of a puppy pose, which would be like shifting back maybe on forearms and leaving tailbone lifted. That would be an option. And you just kind of play. This is a very resting pose. So you pick which one looks best for you or feels best for you. Not looks best. It really doesn't matter how it looks. It matters how it feels. Nice job. On your inhale, you'll come back into this table position. Nice job. Exhale, you just gently press the mat away and just really find that good neutral spine here. Nice job. Now, inhale, start to press into your left hand and you float your right fingertips up towards the ceiling. So you're twisting it over towards the right side of your mat. On your exhale, you gently bring right arm comes under your left. Your hips start to shift back almost like child's pose / puppy pose legs. The right side of your face comes to the mat. And my right arm, it's almost like the back of my right arm is resting on the floor. And this is thread the needle pose. When you get there, just inhale completely. And then exhale, soften into your mat. Just trying to accept support here from the earth. And just letting go of a little bit more tension. Nice job, yogis. On an inhale, you press into your left hand and gently float your right fingertips back up towards the ceiling. On your exhale, right fingertips come down. This time on an inhale, you just gently walk your hands back towards your knees, rise up onto your shins. So this is like a kneeling mountain pose. And you can keep your toes pointed, or if it feels better, you can tuck your toes. Both are fine. It kind of depends on what would feel better to your ankles and feet. Like I did a long walk earlier today, so I might tuck my toes so I get a little stretch in my on the bottom of my feet. Nice job. On an inhale, reach your arms up overhead, palms meet. Good. Gently tuck your tail, and then on an exhale, you just start to sweep your right arm alongside you, and then you reach it back behind you, thumb faces up, and then left arm comes in line with the right arm. Good. So now we have a kneeling twist. We did it this position earlier when we were seated and in thread the needle. Good. Inhale, you unwind. You bring your right arm back up through center, and then on your exhale, untuck your toes if they're tucked. Gently bring your hands back to the mat. Nice job. And on your inhale, you'll press into your right hand and you'll reach your left arm up, twisting towards your left. And then exhale, your left arm will come under your right arm, shifting hips back just a little. Left side of your face finds the mat. Your left arm lays long on the mat and the floor. Your palm is up. Thread the needle pose. Inhale here. And then exhale, soften into this. Take support, take the help. Kind of to me feels like a hug from the earth. Nice. On your next inhale, you gently press into your right hand. So right hand is by your face. As you gently press into it, you keep pressing the earth away. You float your left fingertips back up. And then on an exhale, they come back to the mat. Good job. On an inhale, you walk your fingertips towards your knees, rise up onto your shins. Again, your choice, toes can be flat on the mat or tucked. Nice job. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, palms meet. On an exhale, your left arm will start to swim alongside your body, then it reaches back behind you, thumb comes up on the left hand, you gently twist over towards the left, right arm is in line with left, and you take this kneeling twist. Nice job. Inhale to bring both arms back up through center, and this time on an exhale, bring your hands to the mat. Take an inhale. Awesome job. Take an exhale, shift your hips back, find your child or your puppy pose, just some rest position along this way where you can kind of tune out what's going on outside of you in your outside world. And take 3 breaths to check on what's going on in your inside world. Notice what's happening in your physical body. Just notice where your mind went. Maybe it went to a certain body part first. And then check in and notice what's happening in your emotional body. What emotions might be bubbling up, if any. Nice. And then check in what's going on with your mental body. So what's bouncing around your head right now? And we don't judge it. We're just noticing, like, oh, okay, isn't that interesting? That's what's going on in my head. All right, cool. You just checking in. You're just like, all right, that's what it is. Nice job. And then on your inhale, gently walk your hands back towards your shins. Sweep your feet to either side of your bottom, and then your bottom will gently find the mat. Nice job. If you had a blanket that was padding your knees, just move it out of the way. Come so that your bottom is in the middle of the mat. And then lie down gently on your back. Keep your knees bent. Keep the soles of your feet on the mat. Take a big inhale in this position. And then an exhale through your mouth. On your next inhale, stretch your legs long, reach your arms back behind you, take a full body stretch. And just reach your fingertips away, all the way away from your toes. And on your exhale, just gently let go of that stretch, but keep everything long. Just let your whole body soften. On your next exhale, see if you can soften a little more, releasing tension. Nice. On your next inhale, now stretch everything long again. So reach your fingertips and your toes away from each other. Full body stretch, create space. Exhale, just soften, let it go. And let's do one more of those. So inhale, stretch, 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 stretch. Exhale, soften. Inhale, put a bend in your knees, bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Exhale, gently bring your arms alongside your body. Inhale, pull your knees to your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Gently rock side to side. Inhale, and exhale. And then bring your left foot to the mat, cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Right knee starts to open out wide, and then right toes will actually dorsiflex, so draw those right toes towards your shin again. Nice. And just hold here, figure 4 stretch. Take a deep inhale. And take a really long exhale. On your next inhale, just let your right foot come back to the mat and then cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Left toes draw towards your left shin. Your left knee gently presses down towards that left corner of your mat. And you just hold. Take a big inhale. And take an extra long exhale. And on your next inhale, your left foot comes to the mat. Your feet walk out towards the wide edges of your mat, and your knees will drop into the center of the mat. Inhale. On an exhale, gently let both knees fall over to the right side of your mat. So you're externally rotated through that right hip, and you're internally rotated through that left hip. On your inhale, reach your left arm straight back behind you, and then just take your gaze up to the ceiling. Take a big inhale. And an even longer exhale. On an inhale, gently bring your left arm alongside your body, and then slowly bring your knees up through the center. On an exhale, just shift them over to the left side. So now your left your left hip is externally rotated. Right hip is internally rotated. Inhale, and your right arm reaches back behind you. If possible, the back of the hand will find the floor, but if not, maybe you just take a slight bend in that elbow so that the back of the hand can find the floor. Make it feel yummy. This should feel like a sweet stretch, not anything that's with too much discomfort. Nice job. And then take a really long exhale. Inhale, your right arm comes down alongside your body and your knees come up through center. Exhale, pull them into your chest one last time. Rock a little side to side. And then straighten your legs. Let your feet fall open gently to either side, and then bring your arms somewhere down alongside your body with the palms facing up, somewhere that feels comfortable. And gently let your fingertips just curl back towards your palms. We'll be here for resting pose, so close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or maybe even use an eye pillow. I actually love having my eye pillow for Shavasana, which is resting pose in yoga. Nice. So just gently covering your eyes with an eye pillow, if you have it. Soften everything in your body. No more work. And you can choose to stay in this position for as long as your schedule allows and as long as you need. I will seal off this video here, so if you choose to stay in Shavasana, you can pause the video and then unpause it when you're done. So as you gently reawaken from your Shavasana, you come back to a seated position. On a gentle inhale, you roll your shoulders up, back, and down. Nice job. Exhale, just sit a little bit more supported by the earth, and then inhale to reach your arms out to the side. Palms will meet overhead. On an exhale, you bring your hands to your heart, bow your head slightly, close your eyes if that feels comfortable. Thank you, Yogis, so much for sharing this space and this practice with me. Thank you for letting me share my practice with you. It is an honor to get this experience of sharing the wonderful gift of yoga. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a fabulous restorative day wherever you are and whenever you might be watching this. Namaste. Thank you guys so much. I'm really glad you guys joined for this video. Have a great day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.